So the wind has really picked up. I'm tacking back and forth trying to get under the Key Bridge.
I used to solo sail our old Cal 227, back when the Key Bridge was still standing. On a good day, I could sail off of the mooring at the end of our dock and then sail back in without ever turning on the engine. But my solo sailing days ended in 2018 when we got blown away. She needed a proper slip and a real marina, and I needed help getting in and out. The prior owner, Phil, helped Stacy and I move her to her new slip and even parked her for us the first time. "Oh, wow," he said, "this is a varsity slip." Unfortunately, I am not a varsity player. Phil generously spent the next Saturday with me as we took blown away in and out of that slip over and over again until I kind of had the hang of it. One of our first times out on our own, I pulled out too slowly and the bow got pushed the wrong way by the wind. "We're screwed, we're totally screwed," I shouted. I hit the throttle hard the next time we took the boat out. As we roared out of the slip, I frantically spun the wheel to avoid hitting the boats on the other side of the fairway. "Slow down," yelled a group of young people on a nearby boat. We had a short sail that day, and as we were coming back into the marina, we passed that same boat just as they were heading out. When they recognized us, they became quite animated and immediately started turning around. I got blown away docked smoothly that day. As we walked past that other boat, my daughter Rachel said, "He's a lot better at docking than departing." Fast forward 6 years. Blown away is in a roomy slip in Florida, and it is time to master getting in and out on my own. Obviously, I started with the great sailing library that is YouTube. I watched dozens of videos and settled on a spring line approach. According to the experts, I just need to get one line on one cleat in order to have complete control of my boat. This is the plan. I will attach one end of a looped line to my midship cleat, and then as I back into the slip, I will drop the other end of the loop onto the forward dock cleat without leaving the cockpit. I will keep the engine in reverse at idle speed and turn the wheel away from the dock. According to the experts, the boat will remain securely attached to the dock so I can take all the time I need to calmly secure the fore and aft lines. But I have never taken blown away out on my own. I have no problem sailing it, but I have concerns about getting it in and out of the slip. So it's time to address this. Before untying the lines and launching out on my own, I moved a bumper around to the back of the boat, tied a loop line of exactly the right length to keep my stern off of the dock, and then ran some trials in the slip with all the lines still attached. Forward pier cleat attached to midship cleat with a loop that's short enough to keep me from bumping in to the back here. Again, all the lines are on still and not gonna go anywhere. But in reverse, coming back, the stern comes in. The bow goes out though. And I guess my question is, how far is that bow going to go out? So I'm going to relax it and see. I'm not going to untie this completely, but I'm going to loosen it a lot just to see how far the bow goes. The bow is drifting over, not enough to threaten the neighbor's boat. I'm not completely convinced that that's doing it. Maybe that's okay. The challenge will be to get this loop on that forward cleat as I come past. I am calorie deficient at the moment. Should I try this or not try this? And then after
after I get out there. First time is the scariest. I think we just got to do it. And the real challenge is going to be getting that bow line hooked on as we come back in. Pull the bow in as close as I can get it before I release it, so that will hopefully give me a minute back here. Got bumpers where I want them. The lines are all untied. Going to go in forward, neutral forward, okay, so this is the challenge now, is to hook, get that line around that forward cleat. As soon as that's close enough, I'm going to hook it around. Okay. Back into reverse. With no throttle. That should grab us. It does. Okay, the bow is adequately controlled. I'm going to tie the stern line. I'm going to pull this in so I can get my bow line. It's still in reverse. There's my bow line. So that is really great. Oh, wow. I did it! First time leaving the slip with blown away. Again, the conditions are so mild here right now. But that's how you start, right? We did it!
Energized by this first success, I returned the next day to get some great footage of expert single-handed spring line docking. I finally realized if I miss the cleat, I can just jump off the boat and attach the loop by hand. Alternatively, I can just plan on jumping off the boat with the loop in hand to secure it to that forward cleat. This was a lot of failure to endure in one morning. I went home a bit dejected. As I reviewed this footage, though, I started to understand my mistakes. Gradually, a plan started coming together. Gotta get rid of all this stuff.
Trying to get away from the dock?
No, I'm practicing solo docking.
Okay. I thought,
Thanks
hey,
for
I'll
your
give
help.
him a push, yeah.
This is this is a milestone for me because I am here and I'm controlled and got the spring. It's fine. I can go put my lines on. You a solo sailor?
Yeah, well, I've done some, but no, I'm really not much of a sailor. That's not my boat.
That's not my boat.
Oh, that's not my boat. Okay. Since we got this, I just never felt confident getting in and out of slip. So yesterday and today, I've just been doing touch and goes and just practicing.
Yeah, good. That's a beautiful boat.
Yeah, thanks for looking out.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too.